Hey, this is Johnny from Johnny's Auto Repairs. Today we got a 2005 Kia Optima. The cruise control is not working. The enable button's down here. This seems to work okay. That turns on. And when you're going at least 25, you're supposed to hit this coast. And you should see a little bit of little light come on over there. It says cruise. And the cruise should be set, but that's not working. So you know, is it the cruise control module? Is it the switch over here? Is it the wiring? Place your bets. So in this video I'll try to diagnose it and get it repaired. And first I'll take a little test drive. Going about 40. I'm gonna hit the cruise control button here. Nothing there. And checking my speed. Nope, not working. So let's get this back in the garage and figure out what it is and get it fixed. And it's kind of a luxury item, but everything else in this car pretty much works right now. Up here you got fuses, and then you got the cruise control switch on the steering wheel. And this is the cruise enable switch here. And essentially over here you got the cruise control module, and the cruise control module takes inputs from the switches plus the brake pedal plus the speed sensor, and it causes the cable on the throttle to either increase or decrease the speed. In order for this to function right, it's got to have powers, grounds, plus the right inputs. And if it has all those, it should work. If it gets the right inputs but doesn't work, then it's a bad cruise control module. Initially what we're going to do is check the fuses up here on the car, and then check to make sure we have powers and grounds down here at the cruise control module. And then after that we'll check the switch over here. Here's a cruise control module. Just kind of real quickly, inputs we have at the speed sensor, brake, switch, input for the transmission control module, input for the to know what the voltage of the battery is, and outputs the cruise control dash light, and then we have powers and grounds. Ground on 5 and 11, and power on 6, 10, and then 12. So we'll check the powers and grounds first, and kind of go from there. Okay, we're left of the steering wheel, below it. Give you a view here. Here's where the fuses are for the cruise control, and looking for the EPS fuse, backup fuse, cluster fuse, and stop fuse. So those are right here. Hard to. Okay, we got the fuses here. Stop fuse there, EPS, backup, and then cluster. So it's gonna be hard to film this, but I'll go ahead and check those fuses with the ignition on. Okay, we're under the hood. There's the cruise control module, and the way it works is the you get a signal from the wheel speed sensor here, and depending on what the current speed is, there's a cable here, and it pulls on that throttle body. And then increases or decreases the speed. This is the input for the gas pedal. So I'm not sure exactly, you know, the dynamics behind how it works, but that's just the general idea. And this cable seems to be connected. Here's the connector, and I don't see any corrosion or anything. So we'll do our testing right on here, and we'll get started on that. Alright, what we need to do is test all the inputs to the cruise control. If those are all good, then we'll call a bad cruise control module. Over here we got ground on 5 and 11, so that's the first thing we'll test. I have the test light hooked to battery positive, so we'll check those two pins. Okay, we got ground on 5. And we got ground on 11. Okay, we'll check the powers next. Alright, powers 6, 8, 10, and 12. We'll check those next. And the test light's battery negative. Got 6. Don't have 8. Got 10. Got 12. Okay, 6. Okay, 8. Power when the cruise control enable switch is on. Okay, so I'm going to have to get that turned on, and I don't know if I can do it if it's unplugged or not, so I'll have to get back to you on that. Okay, I've got the probe there, back probed into number 8, and I have the cruise control button on and the test lights on, so we do have power on number 8. Okay, and here you're getting input from the switch, and I think what happens is normally pin 8, as we saw, has voltage on it, and when you turn the switch on the steering column, power steering cruise control switch goes down here, and it grounds this wire. So pin 8, when you put the when you just touch the cruise control switch on the steering wheel, the voltage on pin 8 should go to ground momentarily. That'll tell you the switch is okay and that the power is going from the switch to the power steering control module. Okay, what I'm doing here is I have the voltage on pin 8, and I'm going inside on the cruise control switch. I'm hitting the set cruise and seeing if it grounds it out and turns the light off, but it didn't. And the second and the third buttons seem to work. So I'll kind of explain it in the next sequence here. Okay, what I did is I measured the power on pin 8, and with the cruise control enable on, I had power there. Then I hit the bottom button, whatever that is. It's like set acceleration, I think, and the test light did not go dim, so I'm thinking that circuit, that the switch is bad probably. I did the middle and the upper switches, and I had that dim, so or go out, and so I think there's a problem with the switch, so we'll have to check that next. Here's the cruise control on-off switch. There's 3. Try to film this here. Yeah, there's actually two Phillips head screws on the side there, and once you take these 2 out, this thing will just pull right out, so I'll let you know when I get it off. Okay, I couldn't really film this. Here's the cruise control on switch. Back here you have the probes. I put a test lead on 1 and 3. It was open circuit, and then I hit this button and it should have continuity, but it was still open circuit. This one, after a couple seconds, kind of went down to 0 or close. This one did the same, so I think the switch is just bad. I think I have enough information. I got there's one on eBay for 20 bucks that I got, so I'm gonna put that one on and see. I'll do some resistance checks here and see if it's any better. Okay, I got the eBay part here. Looks the same. I put leads on 1 and 3 and hit this button and went to ground. So I think this is our problem. I think this is going to fix it. $20 with tax and shipping, everything is like maybe $21. So these are, I think, 90 at O'Reilly's. So you take your chances with eBay, but it's cheap and I like cheap stuff. So we'll put this on and then go for a test drive. Okay, we're on the highway now. I'm going to see if the cruise works. I'm going about 62. Got the, I'll turn the cruise enable switch on. That's on. Okay, now the moment of truth. Looks like the cruise light's down there. It's kind of hard to see. And looks like we're maintaining 64 miles an hour. So it looks like it is working. So unfortunately there's a lot of slow people ahead of me. I call them cruise busters. They're going to slow me down, but anyway, let me get to a little better area of traffic here. Okay, the cancel works out too. So I consider this a fix. You put comments down on what you would have done. Would you gone right from the switch and tested that, or just bought a switch since they're not too expensive and throwing it on? So hopefully you got something for this video. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.